So a good double podium last time out in the career mode here, guys, and I'm looking forward to try and continue this. I really want to get P3 in this championship. It's me versus Jorge Martin really for that P3 in the championship, so let's see what we can do here today. I'm not sure what this weight screen is. Okay, I assume it's just okay. Next Grand Prix, good. Aragon up next, and well, look at our teammate P32. We spent all that money, and he's that terrible. Would like to say a massive thank you to you guys, because the continued support on both of these MotoGP series has been absolutely fantastic, and I didn't expect it when I started the career mode, because I started it a couple of days late. A couple of people got it before me, and I was like, yeah, no way, no one's anyone's going to be watching my series whatsoever. So thank you guys, I really appreciate it, and I really want to continue this once F1 2017 comes out. So just keep watching the channel, even if there is some F1 stuff in there again. Don't worry, there will be MotoGP content. They just need to definitely do some updates to the game to make sure that it's more fun and enjoyable at the end of the day. You can't just have a game that's the same each year. They need to do some updates for this game. So, oh my goodness, someone out in the middle of the tracks. We've got to go wide. But yeah, hopefully they update this game a substantial amount over the next coming months, and we can just continue playing it. Of course, it won't be so frequent as it goes on. It won't be every day, which I'm planning this week, but the aim is really just to try and make sure that you guys still get some MotoGP content, because I realised I sort of neglected the Valentino Rossi game just because I thought it was such a bad game. I was really disappointed with that game and how it turned out. So hopefully they just keep doing good stuff with this game, and we'll be continuing to play it until the next game, hopefully MotoGP 2018. So last corner here in Aragon. Oh, we completely, well, not completely missed the braking zone, we slightly missed the braking zone. It's a little bit annoying. Get the power down. Round up. Oh no, this is not good. You don't normally have to brake there. It's only a lift off. I think that's going to have really destroyed our time there. A 2:05.3 is the best time so far. It's going to be close. It's going to be a 2:06. We lost a huge amount of time there in that last sector. All down to us just completely throwing it away. But yep, should be some fun in the race. Should be some good overtakes. Let's hope so. So race day, and we had to make up for some positions here today. Starting P10, we're not that used to that. We did definitely throw it away quite badly in the qualifying session there. Once again, Canet's had a bad quali. Canet's starting. I think that's him on the second row. Martin's there as well. So Balega, actually I can't tell. I can't tell from here, but it doesn't look like Martin's on the front row. So you're not the greatest start in the world. We'll try and get down the inside of somebody if they run wide a little bit through here. Slight contact between Antonelli there. And who's that? Is that Fenati? No, it's Ertil. Okay. Go on, get the pad down next. No, he's going to get back past me there. Not the greatest start in the world. Let's try and swoop down the inside of him. A little bit of contact, but it's the first lap. It's going to be inevitable. DG Antonio. Has he got the racing line? He has, but we've got the inside line, which is good. Bastianini. See, some of these guys are just so much slower. McPhee. You don't see him that much in this career mode, McPhee. I think in real life he's doing a bit better than he actually is in the game. He's normally at the front a little bit more. Oh no, that nearly was a crash. That was so nearly a crash. Just sort of dive out of that one at the last second there. Otherwise that would have been a big pile up. Not what we want here when we're trying to battle for P3 in the championship. McPhee should be easy pickings, should hope. We're not really battling with him normally. Canet though, once again, really struggling in quali. What's got into him recently? I don't really know. He's battling for this championship with Mir, but oh, I should really look at the racing line because I should have braked there. But yeah, oh, McPhee's going to get past us, but it's interesting to see Canet really throwing it away in quali, but he's got such good race pace. He's really doing well in the race. It looks like whoever the leader is definitely pulled away a decent amount here. I mean, there's somebody trying to look down his inside, but it doesn't look that close. And I think it's Mir who's leading this race. That is not the racing line, Alex, but we should be able to keep the power down all the way through this corner now, though. Yeah, that's why we lost so much time in quali through having to brake. Like, honestly, I don't know why I was braking. I just took such a weird line through the corner. Across the line. That first lap wasn't that much slower than our quali lap, which is quite funny. And then we were at standing start. Alright, need to really focus on this lap here. It's obviously not such a great track for us here today. We got double podium last time out. Don't think we're going to get a single podium in this episode by the look of it. But did we just get the fastest lap? What just popped up on the bottom there? I don't know. But let's see. Let's just focus on this and see if we can get past these guys. So we've got the corkscrew sort of thing just in a second here. Fenati, I think we've got a slightly better run than them here. But are we going to be able to go down the inside? Oh, just about. We've run a tad wide. We're going to have to switch it back. We're going to have the inside line, however. Good stuff. We get the position through a bit of an unorthodox line, but That's what we want. Top 5 now. Martin next. He's our championship rival. He's on really. He's like the only one we really need to beat, of course. But if we can get more positions up the order, of course that's going to help us out. But look at the leader. Mir, I think miles ahead now. I think Balega was in P2 for quite a substantial amount of time. But he sort of really slowed him up. So I think the big lead there. Connect's got his way into P2, I can see there. But I don't think he's going to be able to close down that gap on the last lap of this race. I mean, there's probably more likelihood that we'll be able to get P2. Balega overtaken by Martin, and he's overtaken by us as well. He's down to P5 after battling for the lead in this race. He's down to P5. So the normal top 4 resumes normal service here. Can we manage to get Martin here before the end of the lap? He's taking a bit of a weird line. I don't know if that's a defensive line or not. It's not really a slipstreaming line. Balega's gone down our inside. Oh, we're not going to get the switchback because he's placed his bike perfectly there. Can we get... We've got a good run through here. Slightly wide. Side by side across the start finish straight. He's got a bit more top end speed, of course. Into turn 1. Let's take a wider line. See if we can get the cut back. No, he's done the same thing once again. He's done a good job at placing his bike exactly where I don't want it. So I'm going to really push and focus now on trying to get Martin before the end of this lap. Try and make sure Balega does not get through. Good run. Different line. We've got Martin, I think. Gonna have to slightly switch in front of him. No, he's got the inside line. We're leaning in like crazy. I think we should be able to get through here. Come on. Power away. No, we don't quite manage to do it. And a bad run means we're probably not going to be able to get him in the corkscrew. So let's see if we can get him on the exit here. Let's try a different approach to last time. Try and take the normal line. Oh no. Not what we wanted. Right. The famous corner which had the Pedrosa Marquez accident a couple of years ago. Don't know when to get the power at the right time. It is so close between us three here for P2. I'd be absolutely gutted if Martin managed to get P2 and we only get P4. It's the second race in a row where he's going to get some decent points on us here. But we really need to focus here. Come on, Alex, you can do it. Let's make sure we get the perfect lines through here and we can probably get him down the straight. It's all so close. Slightly bit wide through there. Take the different line through there, which should get us a better run. I think it has actually, to be fair. Let's get in that slipstream. It's hard with a keyboard to line yourself up at the right point. Right, okay. We're not getting that OP slipstream. What's happening? We're not getting the OP slipstream. Come on. Right, let's see if we can take a different approach to this last corner. No, they're so good through that last couple of corners. We're only going to get P4. We'll lose more points at the championship to Martin. That is really frustrating across the line there to only pick up P4. This is going to be a close battle between us two. I'm not going to lie. This is actually really intense. It's a good amount of fun to be able to battle with some guys so close on track. So the gap now up to 25 points between us two. And the gap, Mir is now 11 points ahead. So Canet was actually leading the championship by a decent amount. But the couple of races where he's really struggled in quali have really dropped him down a bit there. And we're still ahead of KTM in the championship. Come on, lads. Moto2 should be on the horizon. We're dominating our way in a Mahindra right now. So, Twin Ring Motegi is up next then, guys. Look at the lovely pink on the Alpine Stars bike here. So, let's go to track for quali, see what we can do here today. I find it strange that this game really sort of sends you out at random places around the track. It's like in the last sector, it basically just spit you out anywhere when you're trying to get onto a quali lap. Like some it's like literally right before the start finish line. Some you have to drive nearly half the lap to actually get onto the lap. So that's a little bit annoying. I wish they'd possibly just make it all like basically the last straight. They push you onto a lap. I don't know. I'm just being annoying, aren't I? It's probably too hard. But anyway. Around the last couple of corners, up to the start finish line to start our lap here in quali. Remember correctly, it was quite a close battle in the rider career mode around here, so this could be a good chance to get some solid points, but is it going to be enough? We need to really start pushing Martin and really start outscoring him by decent amounts, because it was only like a couple of races remaining. Is it like 3 races remaining after this? So we've really got to put the pressure on here today and make sure we outscore Martin. That is the key today. So I've actually been fastest in all 3 sectors so far, but is it going to be able to come to fruition here in the last one here? If I remember correctly, we're not too bad through this last sector. I mean, I remember the AI being specifically really slow through this corner right here And actually quite slow through the last corner as well. Oh, we've slightly thrown it away. Then we've hit the curb. Up to the start-finish line. We know qualifying is strange in this game. You could really just dominate one sector and get a really good lap in. Okay. Banter. What is going on? Come on, gang. You need to fix this. This is just silly. So after absolutely dominating quali, I bet we're going to be like 10th place in this race. I mean, I don't want to tempt fate, but you just know it's going to happen. So let's see what we can do here. We know we need to outscore Martin. I remember the Rider career mode was incredibly tense around here. We drove one of the best races of our season, really, was just defending all the way. I don't really mind about being behind these two because, let's be honest, at the end of the day, these two are going to beat us in the championship. But Martin, that guy right there in P3, we need to finish ahead of. So let's push it out, try and do everything on this first lap here to get into the lead and then just defend as best as possible. And whatever goes on behind us, goes on behind us. So... oh, we've been pushed wide there. What's going on, mate? That is not the sort of behaviour I like to see. Absolutely wrecked us there. What are you doing, fam? What are you doing? That's really annoying. Down to P7. I nearly tempted fate already, haven't I, mate? Down to P7. We're losing so much time already. We're going to be a bit aggressive. We've got to be aggressive. Martin's leading this race. What's going on? Balega got the move down the inside. Awesome stuff. He left the gap and I just went for it there. He just really did not close the door there when needed. Right, we're going to have to be aggressive now. We have to be aggressive. And Martin's leading this race. I have to just push the boat out there. He's been pushed past by Canet as well. We've got past two in one corner. Can we get Canet into the next? He's close enough. He hasn't got the best run either, but he's actually gone quite late on the brakes there. We've hopped across the grass. It's not going to help us whatsoever. We turned in a bit too early, but we might be able to get a better run after squaring for the corner somewhat. But no, Canet's actually had a really good run through here. What's happening? My FPS is dropping like crazy here. No, make sure Martin doesn't go through. He's going to get me on the brakes, that's for sure. And Mir as well, down the inside. Martin, he's stuck on the front of us there. What's going on? My FPS, it's all over the place. Oh my goodness, it's destroying me here. It's absolutely destroying me. It's just flickering like crazy. Come on, just get through. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to pause it. What's going on here? Okay, so I really don't know what's happening. My computer's got loads of hard drive space, so this is just weird. Right, let's just resume. Oh, Balega's down. Apologies, mate. Apologies. It's still happening, though. The FPS is all over the place. What is going on? This is like nearly impossible to ride, and the front two are just so far ahead now. Just make sure we get ahead of Martin. Go on. So it's close stuff with these front two here. Hopefully I can put the pressure on here with a couple of corners of lap number 2 remaining. My computer is still doing something weird. It's just destroying my FPS right now. It's so annoying. Like just when you're trying to get an overtake down or just try and line up the corner perfectly, it sort of freezes. It's like going from... I record at 50 FPS and then it sort of just drops to 20 all of a sudden. Like it doesn't normally do this. Is it trying to sabotage me? Right, Canet, he's made a slight mistake there. We're going to have to try and capitalise on that, but saying that he's had a good run through there, I don't think we're going to be quite quick enough to get him into the braking zone. He's had such a good run through there, that's a tad annoying. Right, on the brakes. He's taken a weird line through there, however. Everyone seems to be locking up through there. There's loads of black marks down on the ground there. Right, through here. I think we get a bit of time on the AI through here. Looks like Mir's won this race, but if we get past Canet, it's going to be vital for the championship here. I'm just going to go for it down the inside here. Oh, that's not worked out. Looks like it's going to be a really close battle between me and Martin here with a couple of corners to go. I think he might get me, to be honest, but we need to do our best job possible to make sure he doesn't, because this is massive for the championship. It's only got a couple of points, I know, but it's going to be turning into like how much of a swing it is, because of course we get 2 points, but he's losing a lot of points through like not being ahead of us. I don't know, it all makes sense in my head, but the pressure's getting me here. Connect way off into the distance. We're never going to be getting him now. That silly mistake, completely outbraking ourselves. He's going down the inside, is he? I think he was. We slightly messed that up. Come on, get the good run possible. Oh my god, the words just can't come out of my mouth now. Right now, I'm just so much pressure. Make sure I don't bottle it. Last corner. I think we've just about done it. Whew, this is big for the championship. It's only a couple of points, but we just need to keep chipping away at it. And Mir wins. Second place for Connect, P3 for us, P4 for Martin. Ideally would have liked him to have dropped even further back, but it's really us four and the rest of them so far this season. And well, we got a good lap time there. Lap number 2 was good, but Last lap, we bottled it, threw it away. Annoying, annoying, annoying stuff there. But at the end of the day, P3, another podium. What's the points difference now? It's 22 points. Whew, close stuff. I think, though, Martin's got a really, really good chance. I don't think we're going to be able to do it, lads. Yeah, I don't really want to think negatively, but it is going to be incredibly tough to get P3 in this championship. Only 3 races remaining here. We're going to have to outscore him by, like, what, 8 points a race to make sure. So that's a lot. We're going to basically have to win of these last 3 races. But luckily, up next is one of my favourite tracks, and one that we did quite well in the Rider Career Mode at, was the Australian Grand Prix. As I said, one of my favourite tracks on the calendar is Phillip Island, and we end with a really good one as well. We end at Valencia, which is one of my favourite tracks as well. So we've got a good 2 out of 3 rounds, but then that Malaysia round in the middle might be a bit of a problem for us. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in once again. Sorry for stumbling across my words so many times in this episode. The pressure was on and I just couldn't think clearly. But yeah, remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the notifications button if you want to see Hit the notifications button if you want to make sure you get every single video in your inbox. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for more MotoGP. Goodbye.